Hey guys, how are you today? I hope you had a great day or your night is going great. Wherever you are, I hope you're amazing. And I hope you're good in your mind, your body, your soul. I know I have tackled this in the past, but I have mentioned how you can make a difference no matter where you're at. I have this goal of, traveling the world, finding places that need support, providing support in every way that I can for everyone. But I do have, children in mind, people that need the help the most. And for that, I'm trying to build this world, with a lot of money, because it takes money to do things, and, I plan and I pray and I have faith that I will work together with a team to make a big difference in people's lives, But until that comes, because I'm not there yet, but until that comes, I have to work with what I have. Right now, I work, as I have told you guys, in a corporate office. And, sometimes those places are the most toxic places. And it may not feel like we can make a difference there. But I have learned that, places like that is where God needs us to do the most work. There are a lot of broken hearts there. There's a lot of people, unbalanced, that need support. That's, you find a lot of sick people there. And we have to make sure that we provide, whatever support we can, no matter where we are. It does not matter where we are. We don't have to be on TV. We don't have to do these seminars or be famous or anything like that to make an impact in somebody's life. We work with whatever we have. Right now, I'm able to touch hearts, from people at work, and they need it. Today, there was a business decision made where some of the people in a group that I'm very fond of, because they're beautiful, kind people, and they feel more like family than co-workers. But, and I feel for them. So there were changes that affected their work, where they're going to be taking on like an additional, their work doubled, basically. They're already struggling and they already have a lot on their plate. So it's like they took away a team from them, and now they have to figure things out. But not just the extra work is stressing them out, also the fact that they have fear of additional changes that might make them lose their jobs, and there's a lot of fear right now in that group. And one of them, she came to me today. She told me herself she does not know why she came to me, but she felt she needed to talk to me. And I feel honored and blessed that she felt that way. It shows that I'm radiating a certain energy that makes her feel safe. And I'm so grateful to be there. And so she came into the office and she sat down and she started talking to me randomly. She's like, hey, do you know about these changes or whatever? And since I don't work with that group directly anymore, because of the changes that actually happened, it also affected me where I have to work with a separate group. So I'm not directly with them, but we see each other at the office. And so she sat down with me and she explained, the changes, how people are reacting in a fear-based way. Not that it's wrong, it's understandable. It's understandable. And so she came to me basically to tell me what she has been saying to them, which I was so proud of her. Her and I, we give ourselves little tips on how to like survive life, you know, what has worked for us. And so she came to me and she's like, you know, I told them to not fear and things like that, that everything's gonna be okay, to just keep showing up, keep doing what they're doing, which of course I agree with also, you know. And the message that I give her, I give to anybody really, but that's what I want to share with you guys. And you know, maybe I have tackled this before, I don't know, but maybe something new comes up and I just feel the, you know, like I need to say these things. And I explained to her that aside from, yes, keeping a positive mentality, you know, just keep showing up, don't get discouraged and, you know, decide like, you know, panic and things like that. Don't let it mess up your weekend. Don't let it mess up your life at home or anything like that, just because, you know, you have this fear of losing your job, you know. And I explained to her, you know, we all have to remember that our money, you know, our resources, everything that we receive is given to us by the higher power, whatever we relate to, okay? I will say God, okay? God provides everything that we need. He knows exactly what we want. He knows exactly what we need for us to be okay, you know. And the key is to not lose that faith. Know that God is gonna be there for us no matter what. I am going through things right this moment as well, okay? And the only thing about me is that I have learned to not fear, you know, to just have faith. And her coming into the office today showed me that me taking the steps of like listening to positive affirmations, going into nature, you know, staying faithful and strong-minded, and believe that my resources come from God and not from anyone else, you know, that has raised my vibration. Because, you know, like I said, she felt the need. She told me just like that. She said it's like she needed to come and speak to me. But to me, that showed me that my vibration was high, right? And that made me happy also, because I said, okay, so what I'm doing, of course, although I know, but I love seeing it. I love seeing the synchronicities. I love seeing, you know, the confirmations and all that stuff. And not just that things, you know, are provided by God. That's number one. You know, we have to remember that that's where our resources really come from. We have to always remember that a closed door can be for a better opportunity, for protection. You know, they are working very, very hard in the office, right? So maybe some may need that break. Some may need to be taken out of that environment, because who knows, maybe it's affecting their health, maybe it's affecting their family life, maybe it's affecting their sanity, you understand? And if God sees that something is not good for us, He already knows He's gonna take us out. Maybe we were there temporarily to learn a thing or two, and now it's time to get out and work on ourselves or do something else. You know, other doors will open as well. And you know, I want to get that message out there, because there are a lot of people losing their jobs. There are, you know, I think it's like at least nationwide. I'm pretty sure it's worldwide, but that I know, at least it's nationwide. And inflation is not helping us either. You know, the fact that we got families we got to feed, you know, bills we got to pay, homes we want to keep, you understand? That is very understandable why we feel fear, but we cannot really let it take over. We can't. We all know why. You know, fear only brings more things to, you know, it becomes like a confirmation when things starts showing up, you know, and it's our mind. At the end of the day, is how strong we are in our mind, how much we can control ourselves during times that we cannot control. We cannot control everything around us, many things are out of our control. What if they let one person gets let go? Next thing you know, they build their own business out of necessity. You know, we don't know why God does the things he does. But all I know is that he's always looking out for us. And he will always provide for us. We do have to do the job of believing it. And we do have to stay faithful. You know, what's good to believe in God and love him and everything like that if we're not going to have faith in him? You know, my kids, when they were young, I would put them like on a counter and they would just like throw themselves at me because they knew I was gonna catch them. They knew I wasn't even not even playing around. I would not like move to the side or anything like that. They knew, they have faith that their mom that loved them was gonna be able to hold them, you know, and catch them. And they would throw themselves blindly. I thought that was normal for any child to do that until my mom pointed it out. And my mom told me, I've never seen any kid like trust their parent the way your kids trust you. And I didn't understand why she said that to me, because to me that was like nothing, you know, that we were just playing. And she said the way that they blindly throw themselves, knowing that you're gonna catch them, because they were young, you know, they could easily have had some sort of fear, you know. And you know, like the trust fall, yeah, like the trust fall, blindly would trust me, because I will always reassure them, I got you, to this day and forever, you know. That's the same way we have to see God. God got us. God love us. All right. I know a lot of people, you know, they see it as a good thing to say that, you know, we are, let's say like people say, I'm a God-fearing person. I am so sorry. I don't even like that terminology, because to me, in my heart, I know God doesn't want us to fear. I know he wants us to respect, you know, because to me, there's two different things. There's fearing somebody and there's respecting somebody. We can still do the same things, you know, required, but one is fear-based, which down the line doesn't do us any good, and one is respect-based, where you keep those things forever and you understand that is for love and you understand that it's for our own good, you know. But yeah, when it comes to things like that, when we lose a job, when, you know, anything is going on in our lives that's very difficult, let's not fear, you know. And maybe I cannot really talk too much on that, because I personally never really lost a job, you know, when I really needed it or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure that I will feel some sort of fear, you know, I'm pretty sure. And I can sympathize with everyone that feels the fear. But it's my job to keep their vibration high as much as possible. Because when we have faith, even if we get let go, we know God is going to give us everything that we need and everything that we want as well. Maybe the want will come eventually, you know, but at least what we need will always be available. Okay? But we have to believe that. We have to feel it in our hearts that that's how things are, and they will be. All right? Take it from me, guys. Take it from me. I've done stupid decisions. I have had things happen out of my control as well, you know, that could have easily broken me. But I'm grateful that I have always had, you know, faith in God, that he will not let me down. Even, you know, in times where I felt like this was it, I never hit the ground. I may be falling, but I never actually hit the ground. Okay? And I think that's really important for us to understand and to hold in our hearts, so that it can also help with our sanity. Because, you know, life is tough. It's not the easiest. Life is beautiful, but it's tough. This is a school, you know. And school is not always easy. You know, so let's keep the faith, please. I'm super big on faith because it has helped me survive through this life. You know, regardless of everything that has been thrown at me, regardless of the things I've gotten myself into, you know, I've always been looked out after. I've always been lucky, you know. But it also goes with your mentality, where I have always told myself things will always work out. And I have had my moments where I have had fear, and I will cry, and I'll be scared, and I wouldn't know if things would work out, you know. And when they do, I feel stupid. You know, and I'm like, well, duh, you know, God is gonna have my back no matter what. And I still remember the day that I said, okay, God, I'm not gonna doubt anymore. You know, I remember I didn't have enough money in the bank to do a nice grocery shopping. And I forgot, I don't know if it was like Easter or one, I don't know. It was something where it was like, damn, I cannot even have a nice dinner, you know, with my family. And I was crying. I was so scared. I was crying and everything. And, you know, I still got the money. It still came through for me. I still was able to go grocery shopping, you know, do a beautiful dinner. And, you know, I didn't have to work hard for the money or anything like that. And I just felt God tell me, I always got you. What's the problem? Why are you crying? Why are you fearing? And that's when I said, okay. And that was a few years ago. And I was like, okay, God, no more. I'm not doubting no more. You haven't failed me once, and I know you're not gonna start now. So let's put that in our minds, okay? Let's start giving gratitude for the things that we do have now, so that more things come in, so that we could be grateful for. Because energies like that, positive high energies, you know, they're very strong, and they attract a lot of, you know, the same type of energy. I mean, low energy as well. Energy period, right? But you want to attract positive energy. So you have to be positive. Remember that you're the frequency. We are the frequency. And so whatever comes at us is just being attracted by a frequency. Sometimes that's out of our control, you know, such as like the communities, our environment, our families, things like that. But when we do have control to, you know, and the knowledge to control ourselves, and, you know, our situation will be mirroring our inner world. Okay, so please don't lose faith. Stay positive no matter what is going on, no matter what. And if a door does close for you, just know that you're either being protected or a better door is waiting for you. Okay, let's always try to see the positive in every situation, no matter what it is. All right. We are not victims. We are not fear-based individuals. You know, we know that everything works out for us. Life happens for us, not to us. And I will continue saying these things over and over and over, because it's the essential information to understand, and to keep, you know, and to keep applying it, so that our world continues being better and better and better. When you see things are going downhill, stay even more faithful. Listen to positive affirmations. That has been helping me. I've been doing it now daily. You know, ever since things have not been going, you know, at least as planned. But are things that are out of my control, you know. Some are in my control, but some are out of my control. So I'm staying positive. I'm listening to positive affirmations. I am, no matter what is burning in the background, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and God is my light. Okay, God is always extending his hand to me. whatever you believe in, whatever gives you peace, whatever you feel that is watching over you, no matter what it is, okay? Even if it's your higher self. You know, our higher self wants the best for us as well. So guys, I love ya. I wish you all the best today, always. Have a beautiful and blessed weekend. You know, I send you love, prosperity, blessings, health, peace, harmony, love, bliss, all wonderful things. Everything will be okay. Everything will always work out. Keep that energy, and you will see that things to be grateful for will always continue coming at you. Tell yourself every day, I am so lucky. Everything happens for me. You know, things like that. And it will be your reality. The universe has to, you know, the universe has to react to certain frequencies. All right? Just remember that it also reacts to negative energy. But we can change that, and we can put positive energy out there no matter what is going on. Okay? And we do have enemies out there. Love your enemies as well. Okay? Because we are hurting people. And if maybe they're not there mentally or in their hearts, you know, to be as you, remember that you are different, and you may just change their hearts. And if you do that, at least to one person, you're the bomb diggity. I love you guys. Take care, and I wish you all the best. The weekend is here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but if I don't speak to you guys this weekend, I will speak to you on Monday. All right? Bye.